Okay, hello everyone. I apologize for the delay. We've had some severe weather over here in North Carolina, and it's taken a while to get these mowers up and videoed, but everything seems to be normal now, and we're going to get this back on track for you. This is a total restoration. This is a 1979 21-inch Lawn Boy model 7268. Again, it is a total refurb. This shroud came in. I mean, it was just beat to pieces. It looked like somebody crammed it under the trees, under the fence, you name it. It had been through it. Just say it'd been through the ringer, so to speak. It took a week sanding on that, okay? Get all of these nooks and crannies and all these scuff marks, all that back out of there. That has been sanded, primed, and painted with two-part automotive paint, folks, okay? And then clear coated, which means you can spill gas on it and everything's going to be fine. All the decals have been clear coated as well, and it's fully protected, okay? It's not something that's going to come apart. And remember, your car is painted with this, and you know what your car does, okay? So there's really nothing else we can do. These are plastic parts, and these are long discontinued, so everybody wants them to look nice cosmetically, because we have collectors out there that like to buy these things, and then we have people that like to mow with them, so we got to go with the best of both worlds here. Again, this has been sanded, primed, and painted, and two-part automotive urethane paint and clear coated. Brand new reproduction decals, brand new switch, brand new primer, brand new gas cap, brand new starter handle, brand new starter rope, brand new ignition coil, brand new piston rings, brand new top and bottom crankshaft seals, brand new engine gaskets, brand new engine, carburetor overhaul kit with gaskets and air filter. The deck's been sanded, primed, and painted as well with two-part automotive paint and urethane paint. Our reproduction decals added here and a new OP tag up here. Again, this is model 7268. This is the original handle. It buffed the chrome nickel on there, buffed out real good. It's probably one of the better ones we've seen in a while. That's just beautiful shape. I mean, all the nickel's really good, no rust spots. It does have the original grip on it. You know, it's got a few little marks here and there, but overall the grip's in really good shape, so we just left it on there. The wheels have all been removed and cleaned, and they are all vintage Lawn Boy wheels. I'll take a minute to show you the blade. All right, get under here where we can see it now. That is brand new old stock Lawn Boy. Okay, that is a brand new blade. The muffler has been sanded, primed, and painted, and this is high temperature stove paint. The stiffener, the blade adapter, and the blade nut have all been treated with high temperature paint to help prevent rust and corrosion. The toe guard as well. Brand new nuts and bolts where needed. And we thought we'd take a minute, crank it up, and let you hear it run. If you're starting this from cold, you take the switch and just flip it to on. Take your primer bulb, give it a couple of good primes, and that's what you do on a cold start. We've had it running to adjust the carburetor, and there's no need to do that. This is a 2-speed. It has a normal and a light speed on it, and this is the slide type. This is not the angled maneuverable adjustment bar. This is the slide one, and it's kind of difficult to move. And given the age of it, you know, we're only going to run it on the high speed, but we want to let you know it's there and it does work. But you know, these snap into place when you move them, and most commonly people force it and they break that plastic nib right off. So we're only going to run it on high speed. All right. Alrighty, as you can see, this is our work what we do, and we're not one bit ashamed to film it and make videos like this to have a little bit of tutorial help for you, or to give you some aid in learning how to operate your machine. We believe this to be helpful. That's why we are continuing to provide these videos, and based on the feedback that we're getting and so much love and warmth that you guys and customers have given us, we're going to continue to do that. Okay, and thank you so much for all the support. We're glad to see that you really enjoy the machines, and we'll just keep right on continuing to do that. If you need to message us, please feel free to contact us through YouTube, on our Facebook page, or through eBay. This is a 32-to-1 gas oil ratio mix. That is a brand new engine parts in there, folks, so it will need a break-in period. So make sure you use a good premium oil, Lomboy oil, of course, but there are many other oils on the market that are cost effective if you want to use something that's a little better. I mean, I've got customers that use everything. I've got one that lives around a block that has been using Walmart 2-cycle oil for the better part of 25 years. Now, I'm not going to say not to use that, because the oils at Walmart are manufactured by Pennzoil. So if he's been using it that long, and I've serviced his mower the whole time and it runs fine. So I tell people the biggest issue we have is people not mixing it correctly. Okay, mix an 8-ounce bottle with 2 gallons. 8 ounces of oil, your good premium 2-cycle oil, with 2 gallons of gas. That is a 32-to-1 mix for this engine. That's all you need to do. You don't need to dump any more in there. Oh, I'm gonna give it a little extra lubrication. If you do that, you're gonna clog the exhaust ports. Okay, you're not fixing anything. The manufacturer requires 32-to-1, so make sure that's what you mix. The next thing to do is to make sure to use a good fuel stabilizer. Probably the second most biggest problem we have is people coming in here complaining, well, you know, I let it sit from last year and now it won't crank. And they didn't use any kind of fuel additive in today's gas. Today's gas is a 10% ethanol blend, which is a 90-10 here in the United States. And that 10% of ethanol mixed in there, it'll do fine. Okay, it'll do fine as long as you use a product like this to treat it. If you let that ethanol gas just sit for as little as 30 to 60 days, it does what we call, it goes stale. And once it goes stale and starts to break down, it gets moisture in it, and that moisture in there, well, it corrodes carburetor parts. It starts rusting out internal engine parts, reed valves, you name it, it does it. So in order for that not to happen, you mix this product in there and it'll keep that gas stabilized for up to a year. Okay, this is a fantastic product. The only reason I don't get a sponsor for this, I don't get any help from this. I'm just going and telling you what works for me for the last 30 years. Okay, and that boat motor right there, that's a 1969 55 Evinrude. When I put that stabilizer in that gas in that boat motor, it tuned it up. I'm just going to tell you that. I'm not going to sit here and preach to you and tell you a product that doesn't work. This stuff here is magic in a bottle. So make sure you treat your gas with this, and you know what? You won't ever have to call a guy like me. So that will conclude this video. Again, if you need assistance or you'd like to message me about anything about this machine or anything else you may have, feel free to contact me through YouTube, on our Facebook page, or on eBay. I will be glad to assist anytime. That will conclude this video. I'm Charlie Mack. Please have a great season and have a blessed day.